Screen scraping means that we are using data from the airline's website to offer flights. So it's a feed, like a .com website is a public website. In order that we sell holidays using Ryanair flights or Aer Lingus flights, we either have feeds, which are official feeds, or screen scraping, which is effectively taking the data. Now, Ryanair have a particular issue with that, and that is to do with their own distribution policies and their own terms and conditions of their website. And, they're entitled to set those. There's no question about that. It's not, screen scraping in itself is not inherently damaging to the consumer. Effectively, what we're trying to do is provide the consumer with the holiday that they're looking to book and the flights that they're looking to book. And Ryanair are very happy to accept the money. So from a contract law point of view, the names are presented, the price is quoted, the transaction is completed. So there's offer acceptance and consideration. So, there's part of that to go on with it there. In terms of the airlines and the refund piece, it is fair to say that the other airlines are doing their best. It's mainly around the scale of this problem. That's where the challenge is. And the only airline that is trying to sit within 261, and they may have very justifiable reasons for sitting within 261. I'm not a lawyer, but EU261 sits there for the airline regulation, the aviation sector.
The letter of the law could save them.
Yeah, and the package travel directive sits there for the travel agents. So, there are two pieces of legislation, and currently those two pieces are not working simultaneously to the benefit of the consumer, I think would be the most diplomatic way of putting it. The issue on the groups is a prime example of why the travel agent needs to be refunded. Because in a group situation, you may have a group booking with 20 or 30 or 40 unknown individuals. They could be all different couples going on an escorted tour, or in the case that you quoted, could be a school group. It isn't feasible to return the money to one passenger in the school group. Number one, that person could be underage. They're a minor. So, how does this happen? That is not the case. The school group have come to the travel agent, handed over a deposit, said, book us a tour for educational purposes to whatever destination, and put everything together. That's been done. And then, the airline are trying to manoeuvre the scenario to say we have to refund back to the passenger directly. It doesn't work in that situation. It's groups are one example where it doesn't work, and there are plenty of other examples where it doesn't work. It doesn't work in the corporate travel sector, where the company will have paid for the flights for the individual to travel to the destination, and the company's credit card has been used, not the individual passenger who's travelling on to the destination. So there's loads of reasons, and what's unfortunate is, up to this particular pandemic, there has been precedent for all of the refunds to go back through the travel agent. Yeah. So this is something new that is being somewhat exploited or used in the current circumstance, which is not helpful.